Alright, so it looks like it's time for Saturday morning video games. So if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Nick Mazuka, and I am taking a critical look at Half-Life 2. I am looking at the various mechanics that they use and also how everything builds to create a gameplay experience, a close read, if you will. And right now, I do believe that I am getting towards the very end. The climactic big finish of Half-Life 2, where we'll be heading into the Citadel, facing off with Dr. Breen, and more or less completing Half-Life 2's story. So enjoy and strap on in. If you notice, I have a little bit of a cold, and you'll be experiencing not just this, but also Nick on a whole bunch of cold medicine. So, yeah, enjoy, and I'll just be making running commentary throughout.
Something.
And since we are...
Excuse me.
Okay.
We have to get to the horse.
And that right there all says... here. Three. This is... and each one is a little tunnel. Oh, okay. Okay. Very expert taste. Every single part of this is based around just keeping entire time just meant to keep moving.
I'll come with you. Dr. Freeman, I'll come with you.
Okay, so how do we get up there? How do we get up there? Ow. They've got high ground. High ground.
Like that?
Okay. I know more or less that this is... Okay, so... Getting people... Okay, so... Script monster closet, okay. Oh, this is good. Okay. So what we need here is either health or ammo.
Wait
I've
for
got
me.
3.
Here, patch yourself up.
Nice job. Okay, I'm not sure what I need to do right here. Because I would love to take down this
You want
strider.
to reload. Get down. Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you. Behind you!
Okay.
Freeman, you're not leaving without me.
rocket launchers, there's unlimited rocket launchers. I want to refill down here.
Head for the horse!
Okay. That right there was a good example of how a lot of frenetic action in the background forced me to
Sorry, Freeman.
ignore this ammo crate right here, which was allowing me to more or less just spam rockets. Now, the next question is, where is the horse? Which I'm presuming there is a vantage point that says horse. Okay. So we are going towards...
Pardon me.
Head towards the horse. Okay. Okay, where is the horse?
Let me get out of your way.
I'm presuming the horse is this way because Half-Life 2 tends to be pretty linear, and it will tend to... Okay. Horse. Horse. What is the path of least resistance that they're trying to give me?
Sorry.
Thanks, guys. Alright. Let's do a little bit of hunting and exploring. We are looking for a horse. A horse. A horse. I grabbed again for a horse. Which, in this case, probably means doing this little tightrope act. Going, which, works. And naturally.
Wait for us!
What?
Back here, dog!
Hey, it's dog. It's a good dog. Dog.
Gordon! Hey,
Dog.
help me out here!
That's a good dog. I don't think dogs kill aliens.
Dog came crashing through the plaza, knocking over walls, and I think he's looking for Alex. He seems to have it set in his head that she's in the Citadel. I figured Alex wouldn't want him getting any deeper in trouble, but hell, you try stopping him.
Aw, this is kind of a
Hey,
family
dog! There, you
where we
can't go
have
that way.
dog literally lifting an entire building just so that you can.
Well, I'll be damned. I think he wants you to go through, Gordon. You'd better hurry.
Aw, this is actually kind of heartwarming.
Tell him I said.
It's actually a nice little family moment where you have dog just, like, hey, I will help you out. All the entire time when you are dodging rifle fire. Oh, hey. And for okay, this is great in that this is intimidating. But the big problem with this is that, wow, I'm getting flashbacks to Zen right now. What Zen, everyone, well, who played Half-Life, remember, man. it didn't. Zen was the jumping puzzle section of Half-Life 2. Which means... and this right here is... Oops. You know, this is my cue to quick save, because I don't want to do this one. It's okay. And... this is this one on. Ah. Yeah, this is feeling there, much like Zen. Which, to be fair, this is a lot more interesting looking than Zen. But still. All these steep jumps and stuff. It's great at getting you into the mindset that you're entering a wholly alien environment, but it is also... Okay. Here's what I would say the key to what's making this work a little bit better than Zen is that there's relatively fewer failure states so far. Also, you're not essentially having to do much. You just have to explore or push forward. And you're getting a little railroaded in places. Somewhat maze-like, but not very. This is very light on the challenge. Texture work and lighting are good. This is... and fundamentally you keep on... In some ways, what they're doing is a self-directed train ride. This sounds like a bad idea, but since this is the only thing we're allowed to do here, I may have made a bad choice. Oops. Well, curiosity did indeed kill the nuclear physicist. Oh well. And who... Okay. So, curiosity... Okay. Alright. So, we are going to learn from our mistakes and not go into the disadvantages. Okay, so we are not going to go into the disadvantages this time. Oh. Well, you know. Right goes into the disintegration chamber. Left goes into, hopefully, the disintegration chamber. Well, what I have to admire, or at least note, is that large amounts of these expository plot transition points in Half-Life 2 are direct callbacks to that train ride at the start of Half-Life 1. So in each of these cases, you get introduced to brand new alien environments controlled by somebody else, and each time you're being allowed to see a tableau of just how huge and alien this environment you're about to react with. The first real time was the train into City 17. This time is okay. And now you are given the building. Oh, interesting. You are given the ability to see in, so you can literally take little snapshots of this alien environment. I'm rather glad they allowed you to. They are taking and not allowing you to use any other of your environmental interaction pieces. Guns and gravity gun or crowbar. But it does. It allows you to see just how warped these things are. Fascinating. And I do have to say, I'm not sure how well you can see it. Ooh, nice. That moment where you just see 3 striders just walking in a row, as if, this is just them going somewhere. This is, quite frankly, a nice taste of how much power the Combine has. This is literally the largest environment you've been in through the entire game. I don't know how much of this is actually constructed, and how much of it is just forced perspective. Actually, it looks like a lot of it might be actually constructed. And it's not like there's high poly count, which allows them to get away with this. Ooh. And fun enough, where the train ride at the beginning of Half-Life gave you a preview of all of the things you get to fight, or all the environments you get to interact with. This right here is more or less a retrospective on all of the challenges you faced. This is a very, very nicely done. I'm quite entertained, actually. In fact, this is something that Half-Life 2 has done multiple times, which is essentially affirm what you have done. Oh, hey. Whoa, hey. Oh. And now a loading screen. But that was actually a phenomenally large environment.
Security alert.
Okay, so now we have a gun again.
Confiscation field engaged.
Ah. Interesting.
Warning. Counter-resonance singularity device detected.
Huh.
Confiscation field
And now we have
alert. Illegal counter-resonance
the
singularity
brand new
device
gravity,
detected.
which...
Deploy. Diagnose.
Aha! Okay. Now I'm not 100% sure how I feel about the new gravity.
So, this is Dr. Freeman.
Story
At
time.
last. I wish I could say this was a pleasant surprise, but it's neither a surprise nor, as you will surely agree, very pleasant.
Oh, and now they're
Well,
supercharging
I have
us
nothing
up
if not
to
pragmatic.
extra shields. I can't... Okay. Extra shields, this is fun. So, more or less what the game is doing right now is... So, what the game has now done is essentially recontextualized what you get to do. Oh, and it also taps you out on health and armor. Okay, so this is where the game has more or less said, you have gone through all of this. Now it's just giving you the most heightened version of everything you have done before. In this case, the gravity gun. Ah. And now... So... Oh. But the one thing I don't like
Well,
right here is
Dr.
how
Freeman, under
the
other
gravity gun
circumstances, I'd like to
dissolves
think
all the other
we might have
weapons,
been able to
so
work
you are
together in
forced
an
to use
atmosphere of
just
mutual trust and
upgraded
respect.
gravity gun.
Certainly, judging from your brief tenure at Black Mesa while I was its administrator, you showed every promise of becoming a
An acquaintance of mine said that when they got this, they felt like they had received a hammer and I have to say. Fun. Okay, so and now they're going back through and even fast charging. Okay, this is more or less. Okay, so here's the other thing, since now we are given fast charge, health and ammo, or fast charge, health and armor dispensaries, plus also, what is it, unlimited ammo, and large amounts
Hardly
of
to blame, of course. My
powers.
disappointment in Eli Vance and Isaac Kleiner is far greater than my sorrow over your unfortunate choice of career path. In a way, I suppose you could not have done otherwise. Who knows what seeds of iconoclasm they planted when you were young and gullible. While they certainly share a great part of the responsibility for the recent troubles, it is you alone who have chosen to act with such willful disregard for humanity's future.
Huh. Okay. So we have unlimited ammo, essentially unlimited health and armor. In many ways, this is just this is more or less just a what is it?
What is it exactly that you have created? Can you name even one thing? I thought not.
This moment right there is actually somewhat important in that it kind of leans on the fourth wall of... It leans on the fourth wall of what you do in a first-person shooter, essentially destroying everything. And it more or less does it while you are plowing You're basically plowing through these soldiers like a scythe of wheat. Being funneled. Yeah, unless you are truly, utterly inept, there is
I have
almost
laid
no
the foundation
feel.
for humanity's survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than we could ever imagine. Something we can now only begin to glimpse.
Did I just pass straight through that?
Look at what you are throwing away. Is it worth
That's
it?
interesting. And literally, I've been able to... They single-handedly gave me enough that I could run straight into a strider and still be able to tackle it with only basically left mouse button and right mouse button. Okay, so first let's see where these things are going. Okay, and then we'll do the next scripted sequence. I'm ready for my exposition, Mr. DeMille. And that's a fun one where you have all these observer bots just scanning you, giving you the bug in the bottom. And once again, another. The implication that that's not a good thing. Searching around. Ah. And supposedly translucent cabling. An enemy you did not get to see, but I believe was actually cut out. Ah, creatures you have never seen. Implying that whatever it is that you see and an entire flight of gunships. This entire sequence is about making you think, oh, what else lies in store? If this were a shorter game, I would be wondering just what new crazy stuff are we going to be fighting now. but considering how everything's been building, a little low res, but hey, it was 1994 and no one really thought that. Ah. Now, the other function of that was it was a nice catching of your breath, so that as you wind into the end game, as right here. Oh.
I'll take him from here. Don't struggle. It's no use. Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do. I'm sorry, Gordon.
Satellites colonized by sentient gas giants, inhabited by vast meteorological intelligences, worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions.
This actually all sounds cool.
Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
And
What I've seen is also beyond words, Breen. Genocide. Indescribable evil.
And that right there is actually an interesting, very classic science fiction, but also very relevant notion. What that's right there is, if you see what Breen is talking about there, he's going all mad scientist and talking about these science fiction concepts, you know, as in meteorologic intelligences, basically gigantic vapor clouds, and the ideas that time and space are not the fundamental limits of an organism's existence. That's fascinating. And this is actually a very fun implicit conflict between humanist science and science absent humanity, with that fun little question of what good is being able to see new life forms and new civilizations and boldly go where no one has gone before if you're not bringing your own humanity and compassion towards it. That is a fun little exchange that takes all of 5 seconds, but it adds a sort of base level human content to the game and gives you reasons for siding with Vance. I mean, everything that Breen is talking about, advancements in human evolution and the ability to explore far beyond current human concepts of exploration. Yeah, that isn't well said, but we'll roll with it. That is cool, but the fact that he has more or less turned Earth into a fascist dictatorship where humans are harvested for their organs and turned into monsters, yeah, that kind of sucks.
Good God.
Well, if it isn't Gordon Freeman at last. What's this? I'll put it over there. You have my gratitude, Doctor. First you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself. If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
Dr. Breen.
Huh.
Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Alex, honey,
Dad. Gordon?
God damn you, Breen, you let her go.
That's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or
Will you give your child the chance her mother never had?
Oh,
How dare you even mention her?
okay,
Alex,
this
my
is
dear, you
all
have your
starting to
mother's
sound.
eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
This is
You
really
haven't seen
packed.
a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a combine portal.
Go ahead, Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No!
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struggle, honey.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, sweetheart.
Okay.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you.
Yes.
Guards, get in here! They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please!
I'm sorry, Wallace. You're all out of time. Don't...
Hurry!
And for all the
hang on.
high-minded
You
concepts that we
out,
started
he's
this
gonna-
thing
No!
out, all the high-minded concepts we started this out with, it did kind of more or less become.
Oh, no. Don't worry about me, honey.
There's no time, Alex. He's on his way to the portal. You'll need this.
Dr. Mossman, Judith, look after my father.
Don't you worry.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
Never.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
My girl.
Okay.
Gordon, we haven't known each other very long, but
You again, Eli.
I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well, thanks for coming after me. Hey, listen. That's him. There he is.
Just hurry, he's right behind me.
Huh. Fun.
Shit.
And
Damn it,
ho,
not
ho.
again.
I have a machine gun. To quote eminent philosopher John McClane.
The gravity gun. He doesn't have a clue, does he? I wonder where he's going.
I don't know either, but I'm sure you can funnel me to.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello TNT Smith.
This is the
Okay.
Citadel's dark fusion reactor.
And here we are at the
It powers their
climactic
tunneling entanglement
final
device.
battle.
We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen.
Okay, so this is officially the fourth or fifth time we've had a chance we will never see again.
I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can. Get in the elevator and I'll let you in. Don't forget to charge up your suit. Do your worst, Gordon. But be careful.
And so and proceed towards
Dr. Breen, there he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science.
Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten.
It's
When the
actually
singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible. I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
now.
I warned you this was futile.
Don't listen to him.
Not fun. Okay. Reload.
Combine soldiers. Where'd they come from?
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
There is
Combine soldiers. Where'd they come from?
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
not fun.
Combine soldiers. Where'd they come from?
Okay.
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
platforming here. Because that's essentially what this is platforming. Large consequence. Now that I believe we got to the end of the shooting part, and focus on. Oh.
Keep going.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Warning. 1 minute. Singularity. Priority warning. 45 sessions. Singularity. Priority warning. 30 seconds. Singularity. Priority warning.
Okay.
15 seconds.
Now,
Singularity.
I think I know where we're going.
Priority warning.
No, he's getting away. Go, Gordon.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Alex.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think. If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
Like playing video games?
A predictable failure, Dr. Freeman.
The portal is opening.
What? Failure to. Okay. Failure to prevent this.
Keep going.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think. If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
Priority warning. 45 seconds.
Oh my god. The portal is opening.
I hope you said your farewells.
Priority warning. Priority warning.
No, he's getting away.
Go back, Freeman. I have no idea what you're doing. A predictable failure, Dr. Freeman.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so essentially what I'm trying to do now is get through that time. That time sequence is quite
Keep going.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman?
okay.
Not for much longer, I think. If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
Okay.
Priority warning.
idea what you're doing. I hope you said your farewells. Don't know what you'll unleash. You could bring down this whole Citadel. Think, man. Think for the people below. No!
And it would appear that I have beaten the game.
Did it!
Final.
Come on, Gordon.
Okay.
We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have.
And freeze frame.
Time, Dr. Freeman?
Huh?
Is it really that time again?
It would appear.
It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again.
Which is a fun little
I
play.
do
on
apologize for
the
what
end of
must seem
Half-Life
to you an arbitrary
1, which
imposition,
gave you an
Dr.
illusion.
Freeman.
One was Oblivion,
I
and
trust
the other, of
it
course,
will all
being,
make sense to you in the course of... Well, I'm really not at liberty to say.
Huh. Well, okay.
In the meantime, this is where I get off.
And so that right there is Half-Life 2, which on the whole is incredibly well presented for what it's intended to do. Now that I have gotten to the end of Half-Life 2, I am now more or less considering what exactly I would say the overall worth. It is clearly an excellent game, and that last hour or so of the game is remarkably well constructed. And having replayed it now, I get to see where exactly Half-Life 2 has, well, where it really pushed the bar forward. And with that, I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to do a fuller video review in a little bit. But thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the endgame of Half-Life 2. Remarkably well constructed, and a few awkward quirky parts, but overall, quite a valid, worth, exciting experience. You have a good